David Menzies for Rebel News here in Newmarket, Ontario, outside the Superior Court of Justice. And the reason why we're here, it's to follow up on the Vinay Kumar Gupta matter. Now, you may not recall that name, but I'm absolutely positive you recall the horrific incident that occurred, which indeed involved Mr. Gupta. And I speak of what happened last September when a SUV, a Hyundai Ioniq 9 to be precise, was driven right through the plate glass window of the First Roots Early Education Academy daycare center in Richmond Hill, Ontario. And get this, the vehicle kept going after it smashed through that plate glass window. It went through a drywalled wall before finally coming to a stop on the other side of the building. Now, the carnage that resulted from this was sickening. Namely, Liam Riazadi, 18 months old, was killed. 5 other toddlers ranging in age from 18 months to 3 years were rushed to hospital, 2 in critical condition. It was a horrific scene. And that brings us back to the 70-year-old driver of the SUV at the time, Vinay Kumar Gupta of Richmond Hill. He was charged with 1 count of dangerous operation of a vehicle while causing death and 2 counts of dangerous operation causing bodily harm. And to this day, questions abound. What the heck happened on that September afternoon? Did Mr. Gupta carry out a deliberate act of homicide? Did Mr. Gupta suffer a medical condition? Was he impaired at the time of the accident? Did the SUV somehow malfunction? I don't think that's likely. I researched Ioniq 9 for those kind of malfunctions and I came up empty. In fact, I think this was the SUV of the year by the people at Car and Driver last year. Certainly, weather was not a factor. On that day in September last year, it was sunny and dry. In the meantime, Gupta and his family members refuse to comment. I do not believe they have even issued an apology. And I can tell you that Gupta was released from jail on bail, of course, of $25,000 the very next day. He must reside at his house, which isn't too far from the daycare center, I understand, and he is forbidden to operate any vehicle or be in the possession of any keys that operate a vehicle. So here we are, 9 months later, hoping to see little Liam get a modicum of justice. And can you imagine, folks, it has been punted further down the field yet again. Now, it was interesting, too, because the Justice, Ed Prucci, and the Crown had told Gupta's lawyer that the available times in which to hear this matter, in case they needed an extension, was either June 22nd or July 3. And they asked for August 24th, knowing full well that neither the Crown nor the judge would be available that day. So nice try. It will be heard on June 22nd. And you know, we learned some interesting things about what is going to be forthcoming in a couple of weeks. One is that there will be a reconstruction report of how the incident happened on that day. Those are the Crown's words. You notice he said incident, not accident. I think that is indeed significant. As well, there will be victim impact statements read that day. I can only imagine how heart-wrenching that is going to be to hear. And then finally at last, on December 8th, more than a year after the incident itself, there will be sentencing. So folks, I was hoping to get some clarity. I was hoping to interview Mr. Gupta, find out what he was doing behind the wheel that day, if he has any remorse for what happened. Oh, and by the way, I should say, even though Mr. Gupta, according to his counsel, is fully fluent in English, well, yes, he's going to require an interpreter, a Hindi interpreter, out of an abundance of caution. I don't know why that is. If you're fully fluent in English, why do you need a Hindi interpreter? To me, it sounds like another delay tactic, and I think that is the crux of the matter, isn't it? This happened last September 2025, and here we are in June 2026, and we still have no answers. I think that is shocking. I think it is egregious and outrageous, but we will be back here on June 22nd. Let's hope there's no more shenanigans asking for a further delay. Enough is enough. That young boy and his family deserves justice. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, I know you love it when Rebel News tells the other side of the story. I can tell you, for this matter, there was only one mainstream media journalist in attendance, well, not really, via Zoom, to cover this. But the thing is, we do need your help. Unlike the mainstream media, we do not get a single nickel from the Mark Carney Liberals. So can you do me a favor? Can you go to rebelfieldreports.com? That's rebelfieldreports.com. And if you're able to, kindly make a donation.